Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Koroni. You're speaking to Kensani. Happy Friday, everyone, wherever you are. Today, we're going to talk about the decision that we make in life, in choosing partners, and then we get surprised. I find that we know the partner that we have chosen. You know this person, his behavior, his weaknesses, and everything. You know if he loves women. He's a serial cheater. You know if he's a drunkard. You know he's a manipulator. You know he's a cheater. You know he's not good with money. And then you get married to this man and you expect him to change. And when he doesn't change, you get angry and you get bitter. But this person showed you who he is. And this applies to men who marries women, knowing them. And then they find that there's no change in marriage. Marriage is not a rehabilitation center. We need to understand it. Marriage is not a rehabilitation center where we rehabilitate people to change. And you find that you become angry, you become bitter and everything. But you knew, and this person didn't hide who they are. It's like when you're expecting a lion to act like an elephant. A lion has to behave according to its nature, the way it is, what it likes, what it doesn't like. It's the same thing when a person raises a pet in the house, a dangerous pet, a dangerous animal, and then they turn that animal into a pet. The next thing, when that animal turned on them, they get surprised. But why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? Because the animal is not a pet. You are the one who turned it into a pet, and when it turns and attacks you, it's acting according to its nature. We need to stop this thing that we think we're capable, and mostly it's done by us women. We think we're capable of changing men. We think we have superpowers to change men. It's not possible. A man will change, or a woman will change because they've decided to change, and that's the decision that they've made. You find that you believe in different things. The other one may be into traditional things, cultural things. The other one may be a Christian. Then in the marriage, you get shocked or you get angry when the other one is practicing that tradition. Why are you surprised? You knew before you entered. You knew. I've spoken to so many women. When it comes to wanting to understand their mindset and everything about, didn't they know after the divorce, before the divorce and after the divorce, didn't they know the nature of their partner? And all the women I've spoken to, all of them says, I knew. All of them. If you know me, you will know that I'm a very inquisitive person. I want to get to the mind of a person and all that. And I'll ask the person, why are you angry? Why do you want to be a bitter divorcee? Because you entered that marriage knowing the kind of partner you have. I want you to think about it. Where you are, we throw ourselves. How do you throw yourself in fire and expect not to burn? Is that possible? Unless if you think you've got superpowers, like what are those men from the Bible who were thrown in the fire and the fire didn't burn them? You know, this thing of referring to things, I'm exposing myself that I'm forgetful of names and all that. But when you know somebody's nature, when you know this person is not loving, when you know that this person is not a good provider, you are still in the relationship, he's not a good provider. He doesn't even know how much a pad is. He doesn't even know to buy you shoes. He doesn't even know when you're sick to take care of you. He doesn't have that TC. He doesn't even know when you have a crisis for him to come and rescue and try to help the way he can to his capacity. He just calls, "Hi love, how far are you with that issue?" And in a marriage, you expect the person to have changed. One thing that as human beings or women don't realize is that men have a right to propose to women. Any woman that a man desire or like, he can go and propose. And it is our right as women to make the right choices. Usually men, they make the choices that are suitable for them. They don't make a choice which is suitable for their partner. They think about themselves, which is how it should be. But a woman, you find that we make decision which doesn't really benefit you. It doesn't benefit you. And you enter that relationship. You know that this person is short-tempered. You know this person is a drunkard. Then the next thing he's drinking there, he's embarrassing you, and then you are angry. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Because you knew his nature. So sorry for that. So the person who's acting delusional, it's you who knows this person. You see a cat and you want a cat to act like a mouse. Is that possible? You know this person doesn't respect you. Do you think marriage will make him to respect you? You know that his eyes are here. When women pass, he's here. Throughout your relationship, he was cheating. Throughout your relationship, he was cheating. He had somebody, it's one girl after another. And you think marriage will change him? You think when you get married, it will change him? I had conversation with friends where you find a woman say, "No, if we can get serious, then I'll also be serious and he marries me." And I'm like, but he's mistreating you. He's doing things which are not right. What makes you think that he will change in the marriage? No, because he will have responsibility. Women, stop thinking that a marriage changes a man. A man will change because he wants to change. A man will change for that woman feels that she deserves better version of him. That's reality. But you thinking that you've got magic powers, Mtwana Sekai, forget it. Forget it. There are a lot of marriages which were never supposed to happen. A lot of marriage who were not supposed to happen. And then they ended up in divorce or ended up with a person living the rest of their lives being miserable. But when you talk with this person, when you go deeper and ask them questions, they're like, yeah, he was like that even before, if they're honest. So you need to ask yourself where you are. Are you honest with the choices that you made with the partner? Are you accepting who they are? No. You know, you cannot be... that's why a woman will be going saying, men are trash. But you enter the trash knowing that you enter that bin, knowing this is a bin. And then you want to wash it. And then you put all the Star Soft, the jig and everything. And when it's not working, it's still stinking. Then you say men are trash. But you entered. So who's wrong? You went to that garbage knowing it's a garbage. I'm not saying people don't change. People do change if they decide to change. But a lot of relationships and marriages that we found ourselves in, they were not supposed to have happened at all. So when you be, every day you are praying for my husband to change this, but you knew before, you knew his nature before you married him. Can you just stop lying to yourself? Women, can we just stop lying to ourselves and be brutally honest? You have one life. One life. Next thing, he comes into your life. Next thing, life is a mess. You are bitter. It affects you mentally, it affects maybe your health, it affects you psychologically, and you see men as trash. But you entered, seeing, smelling, seeing that it's a garbage. But you entered. As women, we have to start to be accountable for our actions and the decisions that we make. This life belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anybody else. And don't put your happiness on somebody and expecting that somebody to change. So the rest of your life, or that short time that you'll be with this person, that's why we'll be with friends. Hi, Chomi. Hi, I know my value. Hey. As women, hi, Mina, I deserve better. Didn't you know that you deserve better before? Didn't you know that you deserve better? And the minute a person starts to sing that song and putting codes and everything, hey, you must know that, yeah, ziyabuya, zikobuya. Women, stop lying to yourself. I'm saying this, saying it to myself also. Accept the nature of a person and say, this is who this person is. You can't expect a Toyota to drive like a Benz or BMW. It's not possible. It's not possible. You're gonna exhaust it and you're gonna end up damaging that engine. So please, stop lying to yourself. Stop wanting to belong because you want to have a partner or you want to be married and whatever. But your tears are always here. You don't even read the Bible or talk about going to church because you love God. No. Because now the pain is too much. Your Christian life is based on dealing with this man, praying for him. It's no longer about relationship between you and God. It's about you telling God he needs to deal with this man. But you knew him. You knew who he is. He opened himself like this, like a book. He opened himself like this. And he said, no, me, I've got magic. I've got magic hands. I've got magic, I'm going to fix you. You're going to be okay. Baby girl. No. Most of us women, that we make wrong choices and then we turn around and blame men and hate men. Whereas we made the right choices openly. Let me tell you something. I once told that never make a decision which doesn't benefit you. Never make a decision which doesn't benefit you. Look at the decision. This decision that you are making, is it benefiting you? Is it really benefiting you? It's not wrong to be selfish. To put yourself first and ask yourself, what do I stand to gain here? What are the pros and cons of me making these decisions? My beloved, it's Friday. I hope wherever you are sober, you are okay, you are taking care of yourself mentally. I know some of you are going through a lot, losing your loved ones and all that. But just breathe. Just breathe. And just take one step at a time. One step at a time, whatever that you're going through. Have a blessed weekend.